Good day, my dear grade 10 students. In this lesson, I will be discussing the topic for Quarter 3, Week 5, which it is on how to solve problems involving permutations and combinations of n objects taken R at a time. And you're going to learn these three. Number 1, analyze problems involving permutations or combinations. Number 2, value the importance of the permutations or combinations in real-life situations and apply the knowledge acquired in finding the number of permutations and combinations. So first, recall muna natin yung definition ng permutation and combination with its formula. So, ano nga yung definition natin ng permutation? Okay, so sinasabi, it refers to the different possible arrangement of a set of objects where order is important. Dito, meron tayong 4 na formula. Ano daw po yun, yung 4? Or the 4 different permutation formulas. First, permutation taken at all times. Anong ibig sabihin po nito or kailan natin na dapat gamitin ito? Kapag ang n ay equal sa r, ito daw ay kailangan natin gamitin. So, the permutation n is factorial. Pangalawa, or the second, ginagamit itong formula pag walang restriction, yung permutation taken are at a time. So, you have n factorial divided by n minus r factorial. Yung pangatlo, meron tayong tinatawag na distinguishable permutation. Ano ibig sabihin ng distinguishable permutation? Ito daw yung refers to the permutation of a set of objects where some of them are alike, or it is a permutation with repeated objects. So, ano naman yung formula? Ito, n factorial over p factorial q factorial times r factorial. So, ibig sabihin po, yung p are alike, q are alike, r are alike, and so on. So, the fourth one is yung circular permutation. What is this circular permutation? This is an arrangement of objects in a circle or circular arrangement. Ibig sabihin, paikot. Ano naman yung formula niya? It is n minus 1 factorial. So, ito ay under ng, itong 4 na ito ay under ng permutation. How about naman yung sa combinations? Yung sa combination. Anong ibig sabihin naman ito? Refer to the arrangement of a set of an objects. However, the order is not important. N factorial, yung formula natin is n factorial all over n minus r factorial times r factorial. So, I hope na-recall nyo na yung formula, yung mga formulang yun related to permutations and combinations. Kasi, ito yung gagamitin natin mamaya sa mga word problems na sasagutan natin. So, let us take this first example. A boy has 3 spaces left in his bookshelf and has 5 books of the same thickness. In how many ways can he fill the spaces? Dito sa problem natin, mahalaga ang pagkuha natin ng keyword or clue para malip tayo kung ano ang gagamitin nating formula. Tulad doon sa previous lesson natin na binigay or natutunan nyo kung paano natin ma-differentiate si permutation at combination. So, dito sa number 1 example, ano yung keyword natin para malaman natin kung anong type ng problem ito? So, yung keyword dito ay yung fill the spaces. So, what type of problem po this one? Okay, so this is what you call permutation. So, permutation. Okay, so in here, we need to identify first the given. So, the number of elements or n is equal to 5 where r is equal to 3. Okay, so ano yung formula? It is n factorial divided by n minus r factorial. So using this formula, we can now solve the given problem. So by substituting to this formula using the values of n and r, we have 5 factorial divided by 5 minus 3 factorial. Let us simplify. To simplify, we can have 5 times 4 times 3 times 2 times 1 divided by 2 times 1. So dahil po may kapareho siya sa numerator and sa denominator, maaari nating i-cancel si 2 times 1 dito sa numerator at doon naman sa denominator na 2 times 1. So, what is left? Meron tayong 5 times 4 times 3. So, when you simplify it or evaluate, it is 60. So, therefore, we have 60 ways. Okay? So, tingnan naman natin tong example number 2. There are 8 boys in a basketball team. In how many ways can the coach make a selection of 5? So, tulad ng ginawa natin kanina, kailangan nating makuha yung keyword. So, ano yung keyword natin or clue para malaman natin kung ito ay permutation or combination? Okay, very good. The word selection. So, ano sa tingin nyo ang type of problem is this? Okay, so it is an example of combination. Very good. So, ano yung given? We have n is equal to 8 and r is equal to 5. So, ano yung 8? Yung number of boys dito sa basketball team and r is taken at a time. So, ano po in here? There are 8 boys in a basketball team. In how many ways can the coach make a selection of 5? So, by analyzing the problem, we can now get the clue or the keyword for us to identify if it is a combination or a permutation. So, what do you think? Is the keyword there? Okay. It is the selection. Okay. So therefore, it is an example of, yes, combination. So, given is n is equal to 8 and r is equal to 5. Substituting it to the formula, combination of n secant r at a time is equal to n factorial divided by n minus r factorial times r factorial. Substituting the value from the formula, we have 8 factorial divided by 8 minus 5 factorial times 5 factorial. Simplifying it, we have 8 factorial divided by 3 factorial times 5 factorial. Writing it in different way, we can have 8 times 7 times 6 times 5 factorial is equal divided by 3 times 2 times 1 times 5 factorial. So since, as you can see, there is common from the numerator and denominator, which is 5 factorial, we can cancel it. So let's try to cancel. And 8 times 7 times 6 remained in the numerator, and we have 3 times 2 times 1 in the denominator. So is there still common number there? Yes, right. You have 6 in the numerator. How about in the denominator? Okay, so when you multiply 3 times 2 times 1, the answer is 6. So we have to cancel it out. Then we have only 8 times 7. So therefore, 8 times 7 is equal to 56. Therefore, we have 56 times, or we have 56 ways. Let's proceed to number 3. Tingnan natin yung number 3. Okay, ito yung problem. In how many ways can 6 people be seated at a round table? Okay, there is an illustration in the picture. Dining set of a circular table. With a circular table. So, ang keyword natin dyan is, okay, correct, round table. So therefore, it is a combination or a permutation. Okay, it is a permutation. But what formula can we use it? So since it is arranged in a circular form, so we can use the formula of circular permutation. So we have n minus 1 factorial. So by the way, what do you think will be the n, or the number of elements? Okay, we have 6. Okay, so since it is a 6-seater round table, okay, so substituting to the formula, we have 6 minus 1 factorial. Okay, so kung isi-simplify natin, magiging po itong 5 factorial. So simplify, magiging po itong 5 times 4 times 3 times 2 times 1. So, ilan po ang kanyang product? Okay, is 120. Therefore, meron tayong 120 ways. Okay, so sana po nakuha nyo yung steps kung paano po sumagot ng word problem involving permutations and combinations. Okay, subukan nga natin gawin itong try this as part of the practice exercises. Okay, meron lang po ako ditong dalawa. So, subukan nga natin. We have number 1. If there are 12 teams in a basketball tournament and each team must play every other team in the eliminations, how many elimination games will there be? Okay. So, analyze natin maigi yung problem. Ano kaya na formula ang gagamitin natin dito? Okay. So, gamitin natin yung formula ng ano? Okay, yung combination. So, dapat tama po yung inyong pagkaka-identify ng type of problem. So, combination po ito. So, we can now have the given first, which is the number of element is 12 and the R is equivalent to 2. Okay, so therefore, using the formula of combinations, we have n factorial divided by n minus r factorial times r factorial. Substituting the formula, we have 12 factorial divided by 12 minus 2 factorial times 2 factorial. Let's simplify. It will become 12 factorial divided by 10 factorial times 2 factorial. Okay, another way, we can also write 12 times 11 times 10 factorial divided by 10 factorial times 2 factorial. Since there is again, mayroon naman pong magkapareho na numbers sa itaas, yung 10 factorial sa numerator at sa denominator, meron din po, we can cancel. Then, by simplifying it, by cancelling it, we have only 12 times 11 divided by 2 factorial. So, ano kaya ang magiging sagot natin? Okay. Anyone got it correctly? Okay, so let us see if you got it. Our answer is 66. Very good. Do we have the same answer? Okay, that's right. Very good. So we have now 66 ways in eliminating games. There are 66 ways. Okay, so how about the other one? Tingnan natin. Ano kaya yun? Problem na to. Okay. Analyze natin maigi Okay, meron tayong in how many different ways can 5 bicycles be parked if there are 7 available parking spaces? Okay. Ano naman po dyan yung ating types of problem? Is it a permutation or a combination po? Okay, that's good. It is a permutation. Dahil sa keyword na available parking spaces. So, what do you think are the given? Okay, very good. Our N is 7 and R is the 5. So, it will become, note that permutation of n elements at R are taken R at a time has a restriction. Ano po daw po yun? Yung N is at least R. So, mas dapat daw yung N by substitution, magiging po siyang 7 factorial divided by 7 minus 5 factorial. So, let's simplify. Maaari natin siyang isulat sa ganitong paraan. 7 times 6 times 5 times 4 times 3 times 2 times 1 factorial divided by 2 times 1. So, still may common value tayo from numerator and denominator. We can cancel 2 times 1. So, what is the value? Ano yung nakuha nyo? Okay, check natin kung pareho tayo ng sagot. Okay, that's right. We have 2,520 ways. So, any more question? I think you are now ready to answer the remaining practice exercises on your learning activity sheets, also the evaluation. I hope